Welcome to Doug in Exile. I've got a ton of Kari Lake clips. Here she is opening the whole segment on Piers Morgan.
Obviously unprecedented. We've never had any current or ex-president of the United States indicted on federal charges. And most people I've spoken to, and we're just hearing, by the way, breaking news, Donald Trump has pled not guilty to these charges.
This is interesting to me because Piers Morgan is bringing in, he could bring in any Republican, and he brings in Kari Lake. He knows she's good for his audience. We'll get to the rest of Piers Morgan in a minute. First, I like showing the clips that humanize her. Here she is in Miami.
Kari, welcome to Miami.
You've been so outspoken on elections. How much of this political persecution is about elections right now?
100% of it. I mean, they know that Trump is running again. They know he is rising in the polls. They know he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and they know he's going to win. And they are so afraid of that. This is election interference like we've never seen it before. I mean, indicting a former president to stop him from running, to try to prevent him. But I'm so glad he put out a truth, I think it was yesterday or the day before, saying nothing will stop me. I'm not stopping.
And then here's a really cool clip of her. This family could not get their hotel room. And so Kari Lake kind of grabbed their kid and went for a stroll throughout the hotel lobby while they waited.
We're having trouble getting our room, and the hotel sent up one of their best. Kari Lake.
I'm going to take her.
She's stealing kids, the media will say. Here's back to Kari Lake on Piers Morgan about the president.
Well, you're right. We've never seen this happen before because we've never had someone as corrupt as Joe Biden sitting in the White House, turning our government against our people.
Stay focused on this, because this is not about Trump. This is about Biden.
Having to turn and weaponize our department to go after his rival. And this is election interference.
I mean, the problem I have with that, Kari, I've read the indictment closely, and apart from anything else, you hear him on tape, Donald Trump, clearly conceding the documents he has have not been declassified, something he always said he'd done, which many lawyers say is just a fait accompli right there, that he's admitting himself that these are not declassified documents, and he's sharing the details with other people.
You know, Kari Lake says Trump is innocent, and I don't believe that. I only believe that it is wrong to go after him now. That is, they would not have gone after Trump for doing this exact crime of holding these documents that he shouldn't have at Mar-a-Lago. They would never have gone after him if he didn't run for president.
I sure wish they would share what these documents are. They're being very mum about what's in them.
That's what makes this political. It doesn't matter if he did it or not. What matters is the timing, and the timing of when they're starting to narrow down on Joe. They had to get people off the scent and go after Trump.
This is a bogus case. And you know what it is? It's really just a way, Piers, to give cover to Joe Biden, who just this week we found out took another $5 million bribe and payout from the CCP. And we have 17 recordings of him, according to Senator Grassley, on tape being recorded taking bribes and payouts from Ukraine.
We just did a video on those 17 recordings that we hope will go public. See, Biden is getting caught. And so they have to create a distraction in Trump.
This is a distraction to give you and the media something to talk about, so you don't have to talk about the crimes Joe Biden commits.
What do you think is the reason why the timing is now that they went after Trump? Let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, get in there. I'm Doug in Exile.